All right, shalom, shalom. Brothers and sisters, back out once again. Preach the gospel and the downfall of Babylon the Great. And first and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, HaKadosh. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, and so on to the elect, wherever you may be. All right, so brothers and sisters, you've been paying attention, there has been an election, that has taken place here in America. Trump and Kamala. So they were all hyping it up and stuff, and then it came down to it that Trump gonna be returning into office. And then you got Kamala fans upset and hurt. Then you got so-called black woman, getting mad at Jake because they didn't vote for her. Because they can see that she full of bullshit, That's why they ain't vote for her. But still, they ain't got no knowledge on no damn way because they voted for Trump. You ain't supposed to be voting at all. If you Israelite, you're not supposed to be partaking in, things like voting. You going off doing that. But yeah, man, our people continue to keep trusting in America, man. Our people really think that this government is really gonna help them when the government just destroying the people, because these Americans, they brainwashed, by, these elites, everything they put out there, they follow it. See, just how they fell for, the election. See, that's deception, because the thing about it, the voting, it don't even matter. The elites already know who they wanted, in office anyway. They only do that to see who the people favor. So it's just deception at the end of the day. But you people always fall for it because y'all ain't got no knowledge, wisdom, or understanding, man.
They said like the Illuminati's out of South Carolina. I heard them say something like basically like the elites, man. They I think he said something like the elites picking president, man. They not picking the president themselves.
Right.
But really, at the end of the day, the elites, they pushing out the election, and they already know who they want to be president anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying? Like, they just want to, what I'm saying? I don't want to quote Elder Knox all wrong, but it was something like that he said. I can't fully remember what he said, but yeah,
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the elites, they behind all of this shit.
Yeah, man, like, the president don't call the shots. That's what people don't understand. The elites, you talk banking families, they call the shots. The president is they puppet.
Right.
See, whatever the president doing, because the elites got them doing it. You see, because what you people, y'all want somebody to get in there and do what y'all say. No, man, the president gonna do what the elites say. They don't care about you people. That's what y'all don't understand. They're not here to help y'all. They don't care about you people, man. They ain't did nothing for y'all. They ain't gonna do nothing. Cause they don't care about the people, man. They only care about, the ones that's on top, like them. Like you, 9 to 5 working people, they don't care nothing about y'all, man. But yeah. Go ahead and get Isaiah 30, and then we're gonna start from the top. It's going into, how rebellious Israel is, mainly the 2/3, man, because y'all the ones that voted. Just like I heard of Jake on the job, man, talking about, so he got out early to go and vote.
See, man, that's just Jake being simple right now. That's all it is. This is Isaiah 30. This is Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right. So the rebellious children talking about the wicked Israelites. And then they don't want to take counsel of the Lord, what we teach and start with the Apostle Elders on down Great Millstone. They don't want to take counsel of, what, you know, we telling them. Really, it's a Lord's counsel, you know. They want to rebel. They want to take counsel from the heathen, you know. Esau, you know, they want to listen to E, do whatever he say. And exactly why they went and voted, you know. Because, you know, they don't put their trust in the Lord, man. They rebellious, man. Rebellious children, man. And you can see them, man. Because ain't no reaching a lot of these Israelites, man. It's just not, you know. Jake don't care, man. All right, you go ahead and get verse 2 now.
All right, verse 2. That walked to go down to Egypt, have my ass at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
All right, so what it's going into is, you know, how Israel is going down into Egypt for help. Now, Egypt is referring to America, Babylon the Great. It's not talking about ancient Egypt. It's talking about Babylon the Great. So how, you know, a lot of the Israelites try to go in to Babylon looking for help. That's the same thing with, you know, this election. You know, these people looking for answers, for help, but they're not going to get it.
They trying to find some type of answer, but hey, man, Joe Biden or Trump, Kamala, they ain't got the answers, man. Cause why? Cause they not the savior. They
Right.
not Yahweh Shem Shah.
This is a precept. Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them, that word woe means destruction, that go down into Egypt, meaning America, for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. Now, a horse, you know, that just represents power, you know, because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Right, man? Y'all not looking unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Y'all looking for, you know, a damn heathen to be your ruler, you know, which is out of order. So they're not looking for the Lord, man. They want a heathen to make everything right for them. See, what they don't realize, man, you in captivity, man. These so-called white people, man, they don't care nothing about y'all, man. They here oppressing you. But this is a land of our oppression, you know. The ones that being oppressed is the nation of Israel, man. You know. You see, they looking for a president to make things right. So this place can get back to going good, but that's not gonna happen no way, because that won't line up with prophecy. But they need to be looking unto the Lord, because this place finna be destroyed. That's why they don't understand. If they don't come back and get right, then, you know, they're gonna melt with this place. Cause the Lord, he finna do away with this system, man. Hey, snap out of it, man. We getting there. World War III has already begun. You know, Jacob's trouble finna take place real soon.
And then another thing, like, if these things wouldn't happen, that would mean that the scripture would be a lie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the words of the Lord don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord, he gonna stand on his word, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
Whether you wanna believe it or not.
Precept what you said. Let's see. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 6. And he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true, and the Lord power of the holy prophet sent his angel to shew unto his servants the things which must shortly be done. So right, we're going into the prophecies. The prophecies gonna come to pass, man, and you can't stop that from happening, you know, because let me grab this scripture as well. We're gonna get back to Isaiah 30. All right, 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. So right. So you can't do nothing to stop the Lord's word. But you can do something, you know, for the word. You could be out here, you know, preaching the word of the Lord, you know, if you're an Israelite man. So yeah, you know, what the Lord said gonna stand. And then your opinion don't matter. All right, go ahead. Where you at? You still in Isaiah 32. So you already read that, right? Okay, go to back there.
This is Isaiah. Isaiah 30, verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of the Egypt your confusion.
Right there. So when they go into like Pharaoh right there, they're talking about a leader. So you see, look, whoever's the president of this country, you know, that would be the Pharaoh, because that's the leader. Because back then in ancient Egypt, Pharaoh, he was the leader who ruled Egypt. So that's what they're going into. Reread that again.
Isaiah 30, verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Trust in the shadow of Egypt. They're talking about America. You put your trust in America. That's your confusion right there. Cause what the word Babal going to confusion.
Right.
That's Babylon the Great right there. Cause a whole bunch of confusion. Cause like, just look what's going on. You know, you be out here, you know, carrying on. You think you're talking to a woman, but the whole time that could be a fucking dude. You know, cause they place that God in, you know, the wickedness. What it said in it said the wickedness the sins have reached the heavens. You know, same thing, you know. But yeah, that's what's going on. The sins reaching the heavens, man. But they places just a whole bunch of filth, man. Like they're going on here. A whole bunch of filthy abominations. You know, people doing all type of evil. So right, the shadow of Egypt. You know, America. That's y'all confusion right there. You know, you're not supposed to be trusting in this place, man. See, I pay so like our people steady looking for a way out. That's why they should do all the marching, protests, all type of stuff. But the whole thing is to come back to the Lord, the Israelite, man. You're not gonna get yourself out of captivity doing it by yourself. You gotta come back to the Lord. The Lord gonna do that.
I believe it was set up, you know, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. That's why they tried to, you know, they thought they could get away. Basically, they thought they could get away out of oppression. Like, you know what I'm saying? My son to go out there and march and shit. Man, that ain't gonna do that, man.
Yeah, and another thing, equality. He will push for equality. There is no equality. We're not equal. Nobody's equal. That's the whole point. Y'all don't understand.
Right, man. Jacob and Esau was not meant to be equal from the jump.
Right.
You feel me? Because like, yeah, we were brothers going back, you know, to the scriptures and shit like that. But Esau sold his birthright.
Birthright.
Birthright. Right. And Jacob was the chosen.
Right. And then what happened is, you know, Esau was mad about that. So what he say, he was slaves brother Jacob. Now that's the whole. They still got that same spirit today. Cause you got Edomites lynching Jakes, you know. So that spirit's still on them. And you people, y'all don't understand that. Y'all trying to be friends with them and stuff. No, man, they the wicked. what it say in the scripture? As his iron rusted, so is iron rusted, so as his wickedness. It goes something like that. So it don't matter what you try to do, you can't change the devil. He's still gonna be wicked. That's how the Lord created him. All right, you see what Isaiah 30. Jump the verse 9.
Right. This is Isaiah 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai.
Right, but you try to tell our people, you know, repent, come back to the Lord, you know, to keep his ways, and you go into the fact the reason we're in this situation because what we did, we weren't keeping the laws. They'll get mad at us, think we doing something wrong. But the whole thing is you just rebellious and you don't want to follow the laws, man. And then another thing, when it comes to the law, keep it to the best of your ability. You're not gonna be able to keep every single law. You're gonna bug yourself out like that. Just keep it to the best of your ability. You know, pray to the Lord. You know, like that. It's not hard.
Right, because hey man, we in captivity. We're supposed to be rehearsing the righteous acts. You know, like me before we just started streaming, me and bro was talking about how, like basically, like you know, sometimes on the Sabbath you might have to get some gas, you might have to work that day when it's a Sabbath and stuff like that. See, but sometimes them things right there you can't even help.
Right.
You just can't even ride around and see the shit get low. Yeah, you just stranded on the side of the road, so you're being unrighteous.
Right. Then you know that won't be using wisdom. The Lord wants you to use wisdom. So I'm gonna just put it like this. We gonna go off, so you ain't gonna stop yourself from going off. So don't even think you can be perfect, cause you got a lot of J's, you know, think they perfect and stuff. They just being a whole hypocrite because they be going off, you know. So you telling me you got a job, or every time the Sabbath get here, you got work, but you just gonna stay home? What you think your boss gonna say? They ain't gonna want to hear it. You know, you ain't at work. So, you know, don't put yourself in a situation like that. You know, do what you gotta do. And then, you know, you repent. That's it. You know, move on. Because really, at the end of the day, it's about who truly got the faith. That's what the Lord's looking for. That what please the Lord, faith. Book of Hebrews said, without faith it is impossible to please him. So you got to have faith, most importantly. Right. All right. 13.
That is Isaiah 30, the 10th verse. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speaking to us evil things, prophecy deceits.
Right. So you got a lot of that going on, you know. A lot of the other groups, you know, they speaking to the people smooth. They ain't really warning people what's finna take place. Like the prophecies, you know, they doing some other stuff. See, because a lot of the Israelites, a lot of them, they really don't want to know for real. They really want you to talk smooth to them, you know. And then you see that going on. See, but they get mad when somebody's saying the right thing, like truly teaching the prophecies, you know, a great millstone. You know, they got a problem with that though.
Right, man, because at the end of the day, see our people, they've been so conditioned to, you know what I'm saying, they've been so conditioned to hearing smooth words when it comes to Christianity and stuff like that. Cause they so used to them smooth words, so these false religions like Christianity and shit like that. So when they come to the truth, they think, oh, it's gonna be the same thing. No, bro. They're not the same thing.
Right, because you actually gonna have to do something now. You're just not gonna be sitting back in a building, leaning back in a chair, just listening to a pastor, which he don't know shit, that he just set up. you actually gonna have to do something. You gonna have to actually show the Lord that you truly love Him. Truly do what the Lord say. But y'all don't want to do that, so then you will be considered rebellious. What verse you read? You read verse 10.
Verse 10.
All right, go to verse 11.
All right, Isaiah 30, verse 11. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path. Read it again. Isaiah 30, verse 11. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, because the Holy One of Israel to seize from before us.
Verse 12.
Verse 12, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression, perverseness, and stay therein.
Right, you despise the word of the Lord. That's why y'all don't want to keep the laws. Y'all want to keep being in the world. Like, not too long ago, they celebrate Halloween and shit. People coming into work. You got the customer coming in there dressed up all type of way. People I work with, they dressed up. One girl's in a cat costume. One of them was dressed like a damn devil. Like, you see, you know, this place is just, like I said, it's just messed up, man.
Then I want to touch on this too. A lot of reasons why a lot of you women want to come out and be present, because y'all say y'all can still be proud and still be weak. Because I think Kamala was gonna push for abortion. See y'all probably. See y'all probably. I was gonna say, well, see, you hoes probably gonna fuck around and get pregnant so y'all can abort the baby. Like Evan Minot, the boss, I say, man, that abortion, that's murder.
And then, that's going into, I think it's Molech.
Yeah, Molech.
Yeah, I think, Molech, something like that. When back then, you know, where they killed a baby.
Yeah, sacrificing children.
Yes,
Like
something like that. Yeah, see, that's all that is.
Yeah, see, a lot of y'all women want Kamala to be president, so she can push these laws and shit, so y'all can be proud and shit, man. So y'all can, keep sinning. And a lot of you niggas too, so y'all can keep sinning in peace.
Yeah, because it's a lot of you, Jake, that vote for Kamala. Then, another thing, that scripture also said you trust in oppression. Right, you trust in your captivity. That's why you went up there and voted. You truly believe America's gonna help you. Like, no. This place is destroying you, man. You need to come out of this world, man.
Right.
So, yeah. Let's see. What verse that was? Verse 12.
Yeah, verse 12.
Alright, that's all on that. So yeah, man, you know, Israel, you know, they just gonna continue to keep being rebellious, you know. We out here for the elect, you know, just letting that be known every single time, you know. Because that's who the Lord is only concerned with, his elect. You know, the rest of our people are gonna carry on and they're gonna just be put to death. However, you know, the Lord bring it. So there's another thing I'm gonna touch up on. So I was seeing that North Korea was joining Russia. So we know where this is headed. You know, a major war. Cause the Lord, he getting things in place, man.
Right.
So right. And then things speeding up too, man. You know, the Lord really finna do away with this place, man. You can just feel it. Hey, man, you know, we going into 2025, man. Hey, man, I don't know. It could be it, man.
Yeah, man.
We hope so. We know something's gonna happen because the Lord been turning up. So, right, man.
Really, you know, y'all about to be turning up every year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the prophecies and shit. Every year it'd be a lot of judgment taking place, a lot of judgment going on. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So don't be surprised when you start seeing stuff before your eyes out here.
Right.
We be trying to tell you people, we be trying to warn y'all, man.
Like you could, like, you know, let's say you just be out, you know, carrying on in the day. It could be a whole damn shooting, you know. So it might be 2025 could be most shootings going on. Like, you know, this is just the Lord gonna bring it though. We getting close to the end, you know. And this is all part of prophecy anyway. It's supposed to get bad like this. You know, and that's good. Hey man, this what a time to be alive right now. We're literally witnessing a downfall of our captivity. I'm jumping for joy in the inside. You know, because the Lord truly finna do away with this. We ain't gonna have to deal with this shit no more. So you should be wanting it to get bad. You know. But we know a lot of y'all ain't, you know, y'all want it to go back how it used to be. Right. But nah, that's not gonna happen. Because it's not according to the scriptures. So, let's see.
So, right, man. Like we say all the time, you know, we in a time of prophecy. Time with a crank up. So, like, don't be surprised when you start seeing stuff popping off that ain't, you know what I'm saying, that ain't been popping off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, let's see.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Joel 2. Yeah, man. It's gonna line up perfectly what we going into, you know, with North Korea joining Russia. No, that is, man. It's just World War III to turn up even more. That's all it is. All right. This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. So right, the day of the Lord is near. That's why you see these things taking place.
Then when that talk, they say blow you the trumpet, you know, basically go out there and give a warning. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing right now. We blowing that trumpet.
Right.
And speaking of prophecy, we bringing out the scriptures, you know, the prophecies and what's to come before it even take place.
Right. And first and foremost, the Lord, He put it on our spirit to do this.
Right.
You know, we ain't just coming out here ourselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say this ain't just something you just decide to do one day. You wake up like, hey, let's teach the word of the Lord. No, we had to learn the scriptures and breakdowns.
Right.
Get the understanding. And through power and spirit of Yahweh Shah. Come out here boldly to the highways and byways to prophesy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. When we prophesying death and destruction. Now we ain't speaking that smooth over here. If you want to hear something smooth, you need to take yourself to the Christian church, my friend. So you ain't gonna get that over here. We out here truly serving the Lord, you know, letting people know what's coming. We ain't out here playing games. Okay. Verse 2. A day of darkness. You see, that's a stomach block for you Christian. You think the day of the Lord is gonna be something nice and wonderful. No, the day of the Lord gonna be darkness. People gonna be dying.
Right,
you know.
It ain't gonna be rainbows and flowers and shit.
Exactly. But you know, that's the Christian mindset right there. You know, oh man, I could just go to church, you know, on Sunday, you know, all through the week. I'm gonna do whatever I want, you know. And the Lord, He's still gonna have mercy on me.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers go to church, then get in the car, go home, roll up a joint.
Yeah.
Go commit it, go sleep with your neighbor, wife. All type of stuff like that.
Right. So I'm reading again. Joel 2, verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong there have not been ever the light, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden. Before them and behind them a desolate wilderness, yeah, and nothing shall escape them. So right, man, that's going to an ICBM missiles gonna hit this place. And then the Lord gonna have this bitch on fire, man. Place gonna get lit up. So right, going back into that fire. So yeah, man, the ICBM missile gonna have that fire happen.
It's a lot. Yeah, man. This was coming.
Yep.
Whether you believe it or not.
I'm gonna read that again. These folk, man. These folk gone.
They been around by speed and music blasting. So they ain't even know what's about to take place in Babylon the Great.
Right, man.
Dice que no, pero era el único que andaba tirando cohetes con su motor.
Verse 3, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth the land is at the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden that's going to America. Before them and behind them a desolate wilderness, yeah, and nothing shall escape them. So nothing going to escape on the judgment of the Lord. You know, that nuclear fire is going to leave this place as a wilderness. Ain't nothing going to be left here, man. So yeah, that's what's coming right now, man. And that's gonna be at the end though. It's gonna get real bad before then, but that's just gonna end this bitch off. So. All right. Okay. Verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, shall they leap like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness. Verse 6.
Yeah, and basically read verse 6 again.
Okay. Before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness.
Right, man. Basically, like, these people, they're gonna be so. Yeah, man. Like, basically, these people in Babylon, they're gonna be so afraid. Now their face not gonna literally be like blackness, but like pale. Like they're gonna be real terrified of.
Yeah.
What
they gonna be seeing.
Yeah, what's gonna appear before them, that like they face it like they seen a ghost or something, like in the cartoons and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how it gonna be.
Verse 7. They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks, neither shall one trust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earthquake shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executed his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? So that's where I'm gonna stop at. So So right, man, you know, it's going to the day of the Lord, man. It's gonna be a very atrocious day, man.
Right. Like I said, the day of the Lord, it ain't gonna be rainbows and flowers and keeping the hugs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, come with vengeance, man.
Right, you know, because people, they thinking, you know, when the Lord come back, everybody will all come together, everybody gonna be all good on one. No, that ain't how it going. The Lord gonna destroy all the wicked evildoers, and he gonna deliver his elect about this place.
And everything we just talked, man. But my fact, grab that scripture, think not that I couldn't see peace.
Right. Hold on, real quick. We ain't picking up out here.
Well, Slovakia, that wind blowing pretty strong. Let's just put it on. All right, let me put it on this one. That was this one.
Sloppy.
Yeah, that wind picking up pretty heavy out here.
Yeah, knock the signs all over the place. But we good now. Thanks to the Lord. Okay. He said, bring a sword. Okay. Not bring peace, but a sword. Yeah, because I think in the election they were speaking of peace. You know?
Then you know America, they got the quote, make America great again.
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that what Trump, you know, had said, you know, make America great again. But they don't realize now that he back in there, he just gonna stir stuff up. He just gonna be leading this bitch off into war.
Right. That's all part of how about shit now start playing right there.
Right.
To make prophecy possible. Gonna pass.
Matthew 10 and 34. This is Yahweh Shah speaking. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Right, man. Like I was saying, how about shit outside? You bringing judgment. Not bringing hugs and flowers and shit.
Yeah.
Like we just read in the scripture, the day of the Lord is gonna be darkness. You know?
Yeah, these ain't a time for this ain't the time for peace. You know, you had peace back then. This ain't a time for peace. It's a time for war. You know, that's what you see going on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump into it. Matthew 24. This prophecy has came to pass. You know, Matthew 24 and 6. This is Yahweh Shah. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors. All right, let's stop it right there. We should hear of wars and rumors. Aren't we seeing that? What's going on in Russia? You know, Ukraine, or what else? Palestine. You know, them are wars that we're hearing of and we actually seeing. So that's what the Lord was talking about. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So right, these things must happen in order to fulfill, you know, prophecy. But the end is not yet. So right, man. All these wars that are going on, you know, they're just the Lord doing that. They're just part of prophecy, man. And that's got to happen. And we want it to happen. You know, we want the worst for America, man. All right, let's see. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. and there shall be famines and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. So right, you seeing that you got earthquakes happening all over the place, you know, hurricanes and stuff. And then they were talking about a food shortage and stuff. What was it? Them port workers, they were protesting or something like that. And then the ports, that's where they get all the food and consumables from and stuff. So right, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, right? Cause like, you know, it could have been a civil war with, you know, that election. Let's just say Trump, he didn't get in. You know, them Trump supporters, you know, they probably weren't having that. And then it probably been some issue behind that. But civil war is coming, though. You know, it's gonna come.
And more than likely gonna be a race war too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jake and Esau.
Mm-hmm.
There'd already be tension in hell, you know what I'm saying? Most of these Jakes want Kamala, you know. Yeah, some Jakes did want Trump, you know. But the average goddamn country, hillbilly, redneck Edomite, they wanted Trump in that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Matthew 24, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And real quick, let's look up that definition real quick. For sorrows, a feeling of deep distress. So right, this is the time where these Americans are gonna be mourning. Ain't gonna be no more proud that's going on. Cause you know, I mean, these folk, this, like, you know, one of our brothers say, this bitch still afloat, you know. So America, they still doing, you know, what they do. Football games going on, all type of stuff. I remember watching football, you know. When we get done, I'm probably finna go watch the game myself. But that ain't the main thing that's important, right? You know, that's just something on the side I do with my spare time. The main focus is the truth, you know.
Serving how about you know shot, that come first.
Right. Yeah, I'm in it right there.
So based on, I think I'm gonna grab Ezekiel 35 a little bit. You don't mind, let's switch hands. It's like, I'm gonna do it a little louder. Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, starting from the top. Ezekiel 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right, right, man, that's what we out here doing. We out here setting our face against, coming out into the highways and hedges, prophesying against the downfall of that place. You know what I'm saying? Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So, I mean, the Lord, he not with America. I mean, yeah, he said American wealth. He said Esau with the rulership. So, you know what I'm saying? To make America a country, a strong country at first. He's gonna stretch his hand out. He's gonna make chaos come to Babylon the Great before he officially get, you know what I'm saying, wiped out. Like verse 3. Hold on, slaughter. Verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Like all these buildings, businesses, places you see standing tall and shit like that, these statues and shit, man. When the day of the Lord come, man, all that gonna be done away with. All that gonna be saying over with. You know? Verse 5, Ezekiel 35, verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. right, man. Because who had that perpetual hatred for the children of Israel? Esau Edom. That's why they they enslaved Jake in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Back in the early 1900s, they had the Jim Crow laws and shit. Jake couldn't do the same thing they did. They couldn't go to the same schools, restaurants. They discriminated against Jake. They were lynching Jake. The cops soon Jake down in the streets and shit like that. And a lot of that's still going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? And y'all talking about make America great again, or y'all want equality. Why y'all want equality with somebody that still got that deep hatred for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. That's right, man. He's like, y'all gonna get y'all judgment, man. Y'all not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Basically, y'all not gonna go unpunished for what y'all did to the nation of Israel. You know? Verse 7, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, him that returneth. It's like, man, you place gonna be left desolate, man. Esau gonna be took out of rulership. Esau going into slavery. That's gonna come. Verse 8, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills, and in thy valleys, and all thy rivers shall they fall, thou slain with the sword. Verse 9, I will make thee perpetual desolation, and thy cities shall not return, and you shall know that I am the Lord. So there's going to be a whole bunch of bloodshed here in America in the day of the Lord, man. And all these other buildings and business and stuff, every city, state, and Babylon the Great, they're going to be done away with, man. They're going to be left desolate, you know?
Right, man. You know, the Lord, he gonna do away with it, man.
Right.
But this place gonna be standing much longer. You know, you can already see it. This place on the decline, man. These people, they know that. Why you think they're looking for answers? Why you think it's an election? Because this was the most hyped up election that I have seen, you know, since I've been living. You know, I mean, like they just kept showing it. You know, you see it on TV. They kept showing it on TV. I be on YouTube, I keep getting ads about the election, all type of stuff.
Right.
Right, and people, they really think there's hope for America, but there's not. We're just getting closer and closer to the message in this bitch, man. So, right, man, you know, all that trying to, you know, make this place great again, you know, it's just false hope when they put it to you like that. It ain't coming to pass. No time soon. Right, man. But it's what is coming though. Oh, let's see. 2nd Ezra 15. We're gonna show y'all the future of y'all little paradise. 2nd Ezra 15. Jump around a little bit to get to the point. 2nd Ezra 15, start from the top. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people. Right, my people. They're talking about the 12 tribes, the Israelites.
Right, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon on down, man.
Right. Right, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. So, we talking to the Israelites. The other nations, they hear us, but this ain't for them. Because they can't be saved. Which I will put in thy mouth. Right. Saith the Lord. Now who is the Lord gonna put the words in? The prophets. Right. Alright, I'm gonna jump down. Well, no, let me read this verse. I'm gonna get verse 2 as well. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Once again, the word of the Lord is faithful and true. So what the Lord said is going to happen.
said earlier, the Lord don't lie, and the scriptures don't lie. So if you don't believe it, you just don't believe it. Right there. So you grab that. Let me grab that Romans. Michael, you go ahead and bring it up.
Okay. Jumping down to verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt, referring to America, with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So right, Egypt is America. Pharaoh, the leader, you know, the president, or whatever, you know. Okay. Verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail and with fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. That's right. The Lord is saying, woe to the world. And what is talking about? America. So, right, destruction to America and whoever dwell here. So, whoever in this world, the Lord gonna bring, you know, destruction upon you. But here's the thing, though. Check this out. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So, right, the sword in their destruction draweth nigh. Right, because what we seeing, you know, with these countries and stuff going to war, pretty soon the U.S. gonna get involved, and then that's gonna be it. You know, it's gonna be over for this place. All right. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. You know, that's going into Jacob's trouble. When people are going to be, you know, going at it with each other. Like, let's say somebody got some food. Let's say somebody find out, then they'll try to, you know, take their food, invade, you know, their space, and, you know, get what they got. Because the time's going to be so rough. It's gonna be hard to live out here. It's easy living out here now, man. You got plenty of jobs. You
got TV, entertainment,
yeah,
social media.
And then, see, the thing is, you know,
restaurants.
With this new age, like in society, you don't really gotta do much when it comes down to doing something. Like, you can just look it up on the internet. So, you know, so it's easy living here now, but pretty soon it's gonna be hard. Pretty soon the food ain't going out. And then with the jobs, hey, you ain't gonna be working nowhere if you ain't got that chip. So, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. So yeah, it's gonna be a major change in society. All right. Verse 17. And man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's going into the martial law. And they blocking everything off.
Yeah, that's coming, man. You can never go to city to city, interstate to interstate like you used to. You know, like, shit like this, and shit gonna be blocked off. And you gonna have the FEMA camps and concentration camps.
Right.
That you're gonna be thrown in if you ain't trying to comply to your visas. Basically like jail, but yeah, probably gonna be worse in jail. We don't know, ain't no telling.
It's gonna be some real, you know, troubled time though. That we do know of. All right, verse 18. For because of their pride, you know, look at this place. Look at America. You tell me this place ain't full of pride, man? You know, this is the most prideful country on earth. You know, that's it what it is. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The cities now. We're going to talk about cities. We're talking about the cities in America. You know, your top cities: New York, L.A., Atlanta, such and such,
Right.
Las Vegas, whatever. You know, cities like that
Yeah.
shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So men shall be afraid. I mean, you got a lot of tough asses out here now, though. You know, but during this time, ain't gonna be no, ain't gonna be no big jockeys. You know, the motherfucker that I be seeing. You know, ain't nothing wrong with lifting weights and stuff, but you got them dudes. You know, that's all they do, lift weights, and then they real big and all muscular and stuff.
Yeah.
And they might think they this and that, you know, but hey, doing Jacob Trouble, hey, none of that's gonna matter. Ain't gonna be no tough dudes in Jacob Trouble.
Yeah, man. Martial law gonna humble you, man, and they're gonna be wild animals and shit roaming around out here.
Yeah, you might get fucking ate up by a damn lion or something. Who knows?
You might get attacked by a swarm of hungry people that looking for something to eat.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a bunch of them who only want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. It ain't gonna matter if you got them.
Cannibals.
Yeah, man. It ain't gonna matter if you got them 6'2", 6'3", 230. You know?
Mm-hmm.
If you got guns and shit, because of the artillery, the military, this devil Esau gonna have, martial law gonna have. It's probably gonna be compared to your little pistol and shit.
Right. And then it said men shall be afraid. So you women, you know, y'all gonna be assed out, man.
Yeah, you women, man, y'all definitely in trust. Not all women, but wicked ass, proud ass women.
Right, you're gonna be someone the Lord have mercy on. But you know, majority of y'all, hey,
Only
man.
if you Israelite, man.
Right. Majority of y'all do, y'all not gonna make it, man. Just like these women that be on these broadcasts, you know, talking shit about men and stuff, them the ones that gonna get it. You know? Talking about how man ain't shit, this and that. Really, they the problem. But, you know, see, that's the thing, though. They don't want it, the way he got it. You know, the woman, you know, they don't get no repercussions for real. You know, they just do whatever, you know, and they get it easy. But that shouldn't be done away with, though. All right. Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And the sword, you know, could be a gun, knife, whatever. It's just going into a weapon.
Any type of sword.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter.
And spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation, right? People gonna be starving out here.
Right.
You know, so people gonna be doing whatever to survive, man. Let's see. All right. Let me see. Yeah, stop right there, sir. Let me see.
Y'all want to grab that Romans 3, verse 3. For all you unbelievers out there that, y'all be like, I don't believe that's happening, y'all just talking, that Bible man-made. But y'all gonna see the prophecy gonna come to pass. Nobody give a fuck if y'all believe it or not. This Romans 3 and 3. But what if some do not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Romans 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High Yahweh Shah without effect? You know what I'm saying? And the answer is no. Because just because y'all don't believe, that don't mean that Yahweh Shah not gonna make prophecy come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right, cause stupid motherfuckers think, I don't believe none of that. So they, in their head, the Lord ain't gonna do it. No, you know.
Verse 4, Most High forbid, let the Most High be true, but every man alive, as it is written, without minus be justified in thy sayings, and might is overcome when thou art judged. You know?
Right.
Right, man. Whether you believe it or not, it's gonna come. The Most High not a liar, you know?
Exactly. It said in scripture, the Lord's not a man that he shall lie. paraphrasing that. I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's just going to show you that, you know, Lord, he can't lie. You know, it's impossible for him to lie. So that in your head should be let you know that the Lord, he's gonna stand on business every time.
I mean, yeah, what's my shotgun stand on his word, man.
All right, let me get. It's just a precept for 2 Ezra 15. You know, this is basically what it was going into. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, Jacob's trouble. That's when our chaos is gonna be happening. It's not gonna be a time like this time. So whatever happened here, hey, just like they be showing the 9/11 on TV and shit. Hey man, it's something coming way worse than that. It's gonna be way worse than some damn what they call them, terrorists hijacking an airplane and then hitting the trade center. You know, we talking about this whole country gonna be after all these cities. There's gonna be something going on in every single one of them. Hold on, before you get that, I'm gonna grab some. So let me finish breaking it down. And the ones that are gonna be saved out of Jacob's trouble is the elect. Those are the ones that are gonna be saved. The Lord coming to deliver his elect and destroy the wicked. You know, in Babylon the Great. I'm gonna get this. Let's see, Revelation 17:16. It's going into World War III. What we see taking place. Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, and 10 horns represented NATO. And the beast is the system, you know, the empire. These shall hate the whore, and the whore is America, Babylon the Great, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So right, they're just telling you that there's going to be a war. You know, pretty soon the 10 horns, they're going to get tired of this bitch, and they already are, you know. Yeah. It's right here. All right. So right, pretty soon the country's gonna have enough. Which they're already tired of America, but then they just gonna get into action. That's the Lord doing that.
At the end of the day, this is prophecy. It was set up by Yahweh Shemar Shai. Right? All this was yet to happen. You know what I'm saying? From the jump of time.
Let's see. That fire going to also being missiles. 2 Ezra 16:13. That scripture right there. That's all I got. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm getting ready to close it out. With the Revelation 13, 16, 17. Revelation 13, verse 16, he causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads. He done talked about it a million times. What is that going into? The chip, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. Not no cell phone, not no embargo, it's not sin, like that phony teaching. Well, verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. That's right, man. There's gonna come a time where you ain't never going to the store like you used to buy stuff with this currency now, or cash, or debit card, credit card. You might have that, or RFID microchip. So go here, do this, do that. That's just time we're coming into. But you don't want to take that, or you're going to be destroyed, so repent.
We're going into a digital society, you know, real soon. They trying to marry man with AI.
Right. So
all right, so that's gonna be the end of it. The Lord willing, you edified. You know, the Lord willing, we back out here soon. You know, teach more of the word.
Give all honor, glory, and praise too.
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash.
I say double honors to the apostle, elder, great millstone, the man we learn the truth from, and truth and sincerity. Lord willing, we be back out here soon. Get back consistent like we used to. Lord willing. So yeah, shalom.